You know, even if you identify as an entrepreneur or a business owner, why would you say so? It doesn't sound like a logical question, right? But this is what let me explain what I'm saying here. Being an entrepreneur is kind of like being a leader. If you have to tell somebody that you are one, chances are you're not. And I see this all the time on social media, on the platforms on Facebook. I see it on LinkedIn. I see it on TikTok. I see it on all of these platforms in the profile, and it says entrepreneur, business owner. Okay, what does that mean? Why do you have that in your profile if you actually own a business, or if you're actually an entrepreneur? Because if you're actually an entrepreneur and a business owner, you have to be more compelling. You have to let people know what you do, why you do it, and who you do it for. So why would you have something vague up there in that very important real estate on your Facebook profile, on your LinkedIn profile, on your Instagram profile, that just says entrepreneur? Now, unless you're somebody like Gary Vaynerchuk, or maybe Tony Robbins, or Grant Cardone, you name it. If you're one of those names that are very famous and you hear the name and you know that individual is an entrepreneur, because if you look at Gary Vaynerchuk's Facebook, I believe it is, or his Instagram, or any of his platforms, he has up there entrepreneur. Another one that drives me crazy that I just don't understand is why people who are business owners and entrepreneurs, but they put things up there in their profile like speaker, author. My favorite is best-selling author. Chances are it's a bunch of crap, but it's not even important. And besides that, it still doesn't tell the audience, it still doesn't tell your ideal clients, your ideal target market. It does not let them know what you do, how you do it, and who you do it for. So they're going to see that and go, okay, awesome. Swipe, gone, click, whatever, they're gone. So, what you should be putting in your profile is something that says what you do and how you do it and who you do it for. An entrepreneur or business owner or author or speaker doesn't say anything at all. So, for instance, if you own a daycare and your daycare happens to educate children because you've hired more qualified staff, you've hired staff that are actually child educators, you have higher nutrition, you actually have a nutritionist on staff that works in the kitchen to feed the children. So if you have a market dominating position that states that you can ensure that your child is reading at a first grade level before they enter kindergarten, then that's what you put up there. You don't put up there daycare. Blah. Who cares? You put up there, you've got a certain amount of characters depending on the platform and what you can put up there. But you can put up there something like, we educate daycare age children, or I'm going off the cuff here, we ensure daycare age children are reading at a first grade level before they enter kindergarten, or we ensure your child is reading at a first grade level before they enter kindergarten. That says enough. That's intriguing. I don't care if you're a daycare or not at this point. You educate my child who is daycare age, 3 years old, and could be reading at a first grade level before they enter kindergarten. That's awesome. That's what I'm looking for. Or if you're a fitness coach and you have to say specifically, not I'm a fitness coach, you have to say specifically what you do, how you do it, who you do it for. I specifically work with uh, working moms over the age of 50 who want to get their body back or want to get their energy back. I specifically work with men who want to get their libido back, and be more specific on the age, so on and so forth. That's the kind of stuff you should put up there. If you want an example, go to my Facebook page, go to any of my social media platforms, and you'll see what I put up there for what I do. Now, I specifically serve business owners in the trades, and I change that up once in a while because sometimes I like to change my niche. Here's another key point that I want to share with you as far as your niche is concerned. You've probably heard it multiple times. You have to niche your business until it hurts. What I say is you don't necessarily have to niche your business. For instance, a child psychologist might have nine different areas that they work in and that they can help out: child teen pregnancy, child behavioral issues, bullying, so on and so forth. So they don't have to niche in each one of those 9 areas, niche down. What they do have to niche, however, is their marketing, their message. So they can pick the top 3, top 2, whatever, create different marketing campaigns for each of those 9 areas, or the top 2 or top 3 areas. The rest will trickle in. But you have to niche your marketing and talk specifically to one of the ideal target markets that you work with. So if it's child behavioral problems, then you reach specifically out. So a headline might be, are you sick and tired of the belligerent attitude of your child? Yes, absolutely. A subheadline might be something like, okay, now you can restore peace and quiet in your home in the next 60 seconds. That's very specific. If I'm on Google and I have a child that's out of control, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm niching that child psychologist is niching that part of his ideal client market. He's talking directly to them. Because if he just says something like, hey, I'm a child psychologist and I can help your child in multiple different ways, you're trying to talk to everybody. And when you're trying to talk to everybody, you're reaching nobody. So many of you in business have multiple profiles. Some of you just have LinkedIn, some of you just have Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And it's like your business is on the witness protection program. I look through your feed and I can't see anything. And also on the left-hand side of your Facebook page, you have, you're a father, a mother, you're a husband, a wife. You went to this school, that school, and this school. You used to live in this place, but now you live in this place. You got all of these credentials. I even seen some that said, I used to work for this company, used to work for this company, used to work for this company, all the way down. And you're wasting all of that real estate over there when you should simply have what you do, your primary business. If you have a Facebook page, put that up there. If you have your website, and it shouldn't go to your website specifically, it should go to a squeeze page or a landing page at best, or a squeeze page at best, or at least a landing page. There's a difference. And that's it. And then have, instead of all those little pictures that you have down there on the left-hand side of your Facebook screen, just have one. And it should be to an event that you're promoting within your business or within your industry, or at the very least your product or service should be there, so that they click on that and it takes them to the description, and you have a link in there that they can go to go to your squeeze page or landing page. Don't send them to your website. Your website's just going to confuse people. Trust me on this. All right. So that's my point for today. If you're an entrepreneur or a business owner, don't tell people you're an entrepreneur or a business owner. Tell people what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it. That's what people want to know. That little change right there is going to bring in more business for you, or at least let people know who you are and what you do. Not that you're an entrepreneur, business owner, author, speaker. Who cares? All right. Kind of harsh, but I do it because I love you, man. You are the backbone of your community. Specifically, you small business owners that are brick and mortar type smaller business owners and services and products within your communities. You are the backbone of your community. You're struggling hard enough as it is right now. Let's make things a little bit easier for you. All right. Let's make it so you have half a chance to get more clients. I see it all the time in the Facebook feeds and all of the social media, and I spend a little bit of time in there every other morning or so, more specifically on the weekends. And I go through and I see all the problems that they want, and everybody wants more clients. They need more profits. They need more. They say they need more leads. You don't need more leads. You need more paying customers. Leads don't always convert to paying customers. You have to know how to do that. And then if people say, well, I want more revenue. Revenue feeds your ego. Profits feed your family. You need more profits. So what you really need is more paying customers and how to know how to turn those paying customers, those transactions, which is revenue, into profits so that you can give your employees more bonuses, so that you can actually enjoy your life and business and make it fun again. So, anyway, you are the backbone of your community, and I want you to succeed. That's my ultimate goal, is to help you and show you how to succeed. And these little incremental changes in your business across your platforms and how you speak about your business and everything else make exponential growth in your business. It's absolutely unbelievable. I'm Ole Carmichael. I'm your business and marketing strategist. And I look forward to sharing more information with you, more videos with you. Be abundant in your actions. Pay it forward. Share these videos and share this content with others. Because when other businesses are doing better in your community, it's going to help you out as well. All right. Merry Christmas. I look forward to hearing from some feedback from some of you. Take care.